Fill in the blanks with the right word from the brackets. The process of digestion starts from the dash. Stomach, mouth. Mouth. Eyelids have dash muscles. Voluntary, involuntary. Voluntary. Dash is not a function of the muscular system. Production of blood cells performing movement. Production of blood cells. Muscles of the heart are dash. Ordinary muscles, cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles. Pushing forward the food that has been chewed is the function of the dash. Stomach, esophagus. Esophagus. Find a match for me. Cardiac muscles, we never feel tired, are brought about by muscles, chewing movements of jaws. Pepsin, enzyme of the gastric juice. Cramps, uncontrolled and painful contraction of muscles. Skeletal muscles always function in pairs. Who is telling a lie? Tongue. My taste buds can tell only a sweet taste. Tongue is lying. It can sense all the different taste. Liver. I am the largest gland in the body. Liver is telling the truth. Large intestine. I am 7.5 meter long. Large intestine is lying. Its length is 1.5 meter long. Appendix. Digestion is impossible without me. Appendix is lying. It does not perform any function in human body. Lung. I play an important role in excretion. Lung is telling a partial lie. It can perform function of excretion, but not as important role as performed by kidney. Give reasons. Food becomes acidy in the stomach. The gastric glands of stomach secrete gastric juice. Food that has entered stomach is churned. Three components of gastric juice, namely hydrochloric acid, pepsin and mucus, are mixed with food here and hence food becomes acidic. Cardiac muscles are said to be involuntary muscles. Muscles of the heart do not function according to our will. They continuously work throughout the lifetime by involuntary smooth muscles. Intoxicating substances should not be consumed. Harmful habits like smoking, chewing of tobacco, drinking alcohol affect our health adversely. If we consume any tobacco products, the mouth, pharynx, alimentary canal and other organs of the digestive system cannot function properly. It causes problems like vomiting, nausea and headache. Besides, tobacco particles stick to teeth, gums and skin of the mouth cavity and slowly cause injury to those parts, resulting in their dysfunction. This causes swelling of the gums and pain when moving the jaws. Pharynx and intestine become inflamed and the condition further progresses into cancer, leading to death. Therefore, intoxicating substances should not be consumed. Your muscles should be strong and efficient. The action of muscles is necessary for all kinds of movements, from the small movements of eyelids to those that demand great strength, as when chopping wood with an axe. We use muscles for various movements like talking, laughing, walking, jumping, throwing, etc. Therefore, our muscles should be strong and efficient to do our day-to-day work well and smooth functioning of life processes. Answer the following. How many types of muscles are there? Which are those types? The muscles are of three types: skeletal or voluntary muscles, cardiac muscles, smooth or involuntary muscles. What causes the problem of acidity? What is its effect on the body? Acid is produced by stomach. It is mild by 0.5% HCl. If excess of acid is produced, it causes headache, heartburns, vomiting or skin rashes. Name the different types of teeth. What is the function of each type? There are four main types of teeth. These are incisors, canines, premolars and molars. Incisors help in biting, breaking something into a piece or peeling. Canines are not well developed in herbivorous animals and man. They are basically for killing a prey. Premolars and molars help in chewing and grinding the food. Sketch and label a diagram of the digestive system and describe it in your own words. Conversion of food into a soluble form and its absorption into the blood is called digestion. The digestive system consists of the alimentary canal and digestive glands. The total length of alimentary canal is about 9 meters. Its main parts are the mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and anus. The salivary glands, liver, pancreas are the digestive glands connected to the alimentary canal. Different organs of the digestive system perform the function of digestion. There are different stages in the process of digestion of food. The process of digestion begins with the function of the teeth in the mouth. Food is chewed into small pieces. There are 4 types of teeth: incisors, canines, premolars, and molars. Saliva in the mouth contains enzymes, ptyalin or amylase. It converts starch into maltose. Esophagus. It is a tube leading from the pharynx to the stomach. It pushes the food towards the stomach. Stomach. The large sac-like part of the alimentary canal is called the stomach. Food that has entered is churned. The gastric glands of stomach secrete gastric juice when contain hydrochloric acid, pepsin and mucus. They mix with food and food becomes acidic. Mainly proteins are digested in stomach. Due to the churning and actions of gastric juice, food becomes a semi-solid slurry which is pushed into the small intestine. Small intestine, 6 meter long. Bile secreted by liver mixes with food in small intestine. Most of the digestion and absorption of food takes place here. Large intestine, 1.5 meter long. Only water is absorbed in the large intestine. Undigested remain is thrown out of the body through the anus. Let's recall what is meant by organ system. There are different structural organizational levels in living organisms: cells, tissues, organ system, organism. Different organs together form one organ system. How are the bones in our body joined to each other? Skeletal muscles join 2 bones with the help of tendons. Can you tell what is the mutual relationship between muscles and bones? Muscles are firmly attached to bones by means of tendons. When muscles contract, there is movement at the joint and there is pull on tendon, which in turn pull on the bones to which they are attached. Are the muscles of the different organs in a body identical? No, muscles of the different organs are not identical. Some are voluntary, some are involuntary. How do muscles perform their functions? Muscles in a body always work in groups. When some muscles contract, other muscles of the same group relax. This is how muscles help in proper performance of the various functions of own body. Use your brain power. What would happen if the cardiac muscles do not move? Cardiac muscles cause a heart to relax and contract continuously at a rate of about 70 times per minute. These muscles bring about the contraction and relaxation beating of the heart. If the cardiac muscles do not move, heart will stop beating and will not pump blood to other parts of the body and person will die. Food enters the stomach and the stomach muscles do not move. Smooth muscles are present in the lining of stomach. Their movement is responsible for churning of food. If the muscles do not move, food will not be digested. During digestion, does all the food that we have eaten get converted into useful nutritive substances? During digestion, not all the food is converted into useful nutritive substance. Only whatever nutrients we obtain by digestion of food gets absorbed into the blood in small intestine. Undigested remains of the food enters the large intestine and thrown out of the body through the anus.